we're back. Recorded, of course. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the GAJ Podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Gerard, the senior member because I'm the oldest. And my bio bro, Alex, because we came from the same mama. And if you've been with us before, welcome back. You will also notice that the gang is not all here again. Our homie, JR, had an opportunity to put himself in a slightly better financial position, so he is doing some work, making that paper, and making life better. So, JR, we miss you. Hopefully we'll be able to have you catch back up with us next week. Moving on. Ashley Cameo Challenge. We're going to keep it going. If you said hi, Ashley, and put a timestamp last week, you lose because she did not get to make a cameo appearance last week. I think she's trying to keep you guys guessing. So hopefully that makes it a little more fun. Again, if or when you see her, comment, hi Ashley, put a timestamp, and we'll shout you out. All right. On to the next thing. As always. Oh, man, why do I always forget to do this? Yeah. Get a little mood music going. Our subscriber watch. Hasn't really changed much, to be honest. Let me share this with ya all. Share screen. Window. That one. Here's our analytics. So, as you can see, we are still at 11 subscribers. Whatever. It's fine. We'll grow slowly and hopefully successfully. We're still getting views. 19 views in the last 30 days, so we're doing all right. For a show that doesn't really do a whole lot of advertising or sharing right now, I think, not bad. Over to Spotify. We are still at 5, but we are getting some plays, so that's kind of cool. I don't know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We'd love to have you join the show. If you do subscribe and you would like a shout out, put a wavy emoji in the comments, either in Spotify or in YouTube, and I am getting better at checking those so we can say hi back. Or if you don't want to, put a wavy emoji, leave it anonymous, whatever. We'd love to have you. Hell, if you just want to say, dude, where's your hair? I'm okay with that too. But that is our subscriber watch. We're going to keep that going and see where we end up next week. So, what are we on to now? The normal stuff. What's for dinner, dude? What'd you have?
I had a chicken nugget sandwich. Kind of my usual.
Ooh. Dude, you know what? I've been craving that just because you have it enough that I just want to make it. And I don't even want Chick-fil-A. I want to get the chicken nuggets from the store that you stick in the oven and put it on Hawaiian bread or something. Or just normal hamburger buns. Cheapo hamburger buns.
Target brand. Whatever they have there, the cheapest one. It is delicious. I put a lot of cheese on there. I put a lot of mayonnaise, so it adds to the flavor.
It's kind of weird finding myself starting to crave stuff like that. Chicken nuggets, pizza rolls, bagel bites. And I'm realizing it's probably because I'm kind of spoiled. Ashley's a foodie, so she cooks something different pretty much at least every week. She's starting to do some meal prep, which is awesome because it's way more creative than my chicken and rice deal that I did a few years back. like today I had an egg roll bowl. So what it is basically the egg roll filling in a bowl without the wrapper. Low carbs, no, it's not fried. It's pretty delicious. I put it on rice, put a little sriracha on it, and tonight I actually had it with a hard-boiled egg. So it was pretty delicious. It was a nice little post-workout meal with my protein shake. So, yeah, that was what's for dinner. What else is up, man? What you been doing? Out and about? Where you going? What you doing? Who you finding?
Did catch some preseason football last week because I wanted to see the Bears play. I wanted to see these new guys. How Caleb Williams would play and how Rhododendron would play. Plus,
I didn't see Rome get anything, did he? Did you?
He was on the field. Nothing happened.
I was saying, I don't think he had any catches. I know he was on the field, but what do you think of Caleb?
No,
everybody's like,
he's all right. I think people are kind of blowing it up, forcing up how good he is.
I agree. I'm glad you said it. The
fact is, he scored 0 touchdowns. The team scored 0 touchdowns, regardless of a drop pass from to Cole Kmet or a drop pass to DJ Moore. Both of them with admitted they dropped the pass. There's actually a new podcast that was released today. It's they had the first episode. It's called The 85 with Cole Kmet. So he's teaming up with the team over at CHGO. This is his first episode dropped today, which is supposed to lead into the newest episode of Hard Knocks, which of course Max fucked up and we released it really late.
Well, it didn't affect me much because I haven't had a chance to watch it yet anyway. So,
but it's good. Caleb had DJ Moore come on the podcast, so it's fun. They're gonna keep it going probably weekly, I'm assuming.
Wait, did you say Cole Kmet or Caleb?
Oh, Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet is hosting the podcast.
Okay.
He's connected to CHGO Sports and their channel, so he always comes on the show and puts his 2 cents in. And this is actually something I'm going to watch on YouTube because he's actually in studio at the CHGO location. And for this first episode, they had one of the regular hosts from CHGO kind of help him out. So he's probably I'll probably be a CHGO guy there.
Is CHGO just a YouTube channel, or is that like a channel like Marquee Network?
YouTube.
Okay, I have seen that before then.
Especially in Chicago sports, which is all the Chicago sports. But
I did know that.
I only watch the Bears stuff. Sometimes I check out the Bulls stuff a little bit, but I'm not really into the basketball anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
I only watch as far as the game goes. Pretty much, I only watched the first half. So I was like, I know the second half. Pretty much after the first quarter, I'm gonna be like, nah, I really don't need to watch it. So actually, I stopped watching probably halfway through the second quarter when it was all non-starters again, because I wanted to go get some pretty decent Filipino food, and I had to drive pretty far for that. So
man, I am craving Filipino food like nobody's business.
I got some. It was great.
I might have to, and I don't pass the Filipino restaurant anymore on the way to or from work, so I might just have to take a long lunch and go all the way across town to go get it.
It's so oily, so much carbs, so much fat.
Yeah, and the place I go to, it's called Manila Bay. Going for lunch is tough because their serving sizes are so big. I don't want to complain about it, but I probably need to just like start going for dinner. But the problem is they close at like 7, I think. I can't remember. I might be completely wrong about that. They're pretty cool though. I really like it. Like the owners. It's a mixed couple, right? Filipino lady and a white guy who obviously stereotypically was in the military. But it's typically the mother and the daughter that run it. And the daughter, she was starting to recognize me a little more, so she used to like give me a little extra, and she would give me like, even if I just got like the smallest portion thing you can get really as far as a meal is like the fried chicken, which is delicious, but it's fried and it's not the best for you. It's delicious though. But she usually...
I don't think of fried chicken when I think of Filipino food.
Filipino fried chicken is awesome though, man. Like think about like
that's
what's it called?
Jollibee specialty.
Jollibee, yeah, Jollibee. Filipino fried chicken is fucking awesome. And then they give you they have the banana ketchup, which is awesome, or you can use the mang tomas.
I got my own banana ketchup and mang tomas.
Yeah,
that's what I get.
Dude, I'll go get Popeyes and eat, and bring it home so I can eat it with banana ketchup or mang tomas.
I get either fried chicken or roasted chicken or both from the grocery store. It's always either with banana ketchup or mang tomas.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll even eat freaking Kentucky Fried Chicken with that stuff. Kentucky Fried Chicken I like better with the banana ketchup, but because it's already kind of oily and greasy.
I'll probably opt for the not as nice Filipino food this weekend if I go get some.
I just want Filipino food in general. I don't even care.
I'll be able to watch more of the Bears game same time, Saturday, 10 a.m. Oh, 10 a.m. for Pacific time.
Okay.
Noon.
I might actually be going to the preseason game here in Kansas City. I mean, it's going to be the last one of the preseason, which means I won't see any of the starters on either team. But we have some friends that are going to be in town and want to go, so I think we're going. I think that's the Bears game.
Chicago, so they're going to want to put in the starters. At least I'd imagine they want to put in the starters for the home crowd for 2 drives, like last week.
Well, it's going to be here in Kansas City.
No, this weekend.
Oh, yeah. They'll go in for a couple drives for sure.
And then the third game, I'm hearing that they're probably it's going to be like the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, everybody shut it down.
Ripping time, or they might put in Austin Reed time.
Dude, I gotta say, Rippin, I can't remember what his first name is. I want to say Mark Rippin, but that's his dad. Looked pretty good.
I think it's third string.
That was in the Hall of Fame game, but looked good. He's throwing a crisp ball. He's, dropping dimes with that receiver that. They're pretty deep at receiver, so I don't know if.
He's a big dude. That guy's like 6'6".
He's a big boy. I like it. I hope they can find a spot for him.
Keep him as number 4. I know, there's still Tyler Scott, who's in his second season out of Cincinnati.
And he's the speedster, right?
He's super fast, just not great at catching the ball. If he was great at catching the ball, last year would have looked a little bit different. Last season, the Bears might have a different quarterback right now. If Tyler Scott was good at catching the ball.
Oh.
He's the one that.
Yeah, we have talked about that.
Justin Fields threw a deep bomb. This was against Detroit. The game they lost against Detroit late in the game.
Just dropped in the breadbasket and it fell through.
Tyler Scott slowed down, and then he just lost the ball. I don't know.
Oh,
If he would have continued on at his original trajectory, it would have been a dime. Well, it was a dime throw. It's the receiver slowed down, and that's why he gets a break. But in my opinion, if he doesn't, given that they're pretty stacked at wide receiver, if he doesn't show something good when he's in, I think you got to cut that guy.
Well, maybe that's why they'll keep the big dude that had some good chemistry with Rippin. Made some nice catches in the Hall of Fame game. Maybe that's what motivates Scott to either get better or get to stepping,
Yep. Or just go to the practice squad.
Yeah, that's true. He can always get promoted back, and they can give the one dude a try.
Maybe our kids might just be a one year person for the Bears.
The big receiver that I can't remember his name, or Tyler. Oh, Keenan. I think Keenan Allen he's looking for that deep playoff drive before he calls it quits. So I think he's a great pickup because I think he brings some, a little more veteran experience and hopefully leadership. And maybe this is just me being optimistic. I feel like he's motivated because there's a lot of high expectations of the team this year, and he wants to achieve that success. He doesn't have a Super Bowl ring, so hopefully he's hungry and goes and gets it, right? I mean,
yeah, what I think they're trying to do is have Roma Dunze learn from him, which is good.
oh hell yeah, that too, absolutely.
You could do that. We'll see what the Bears look like this season, but
I'm just saying for Keenan Allen, I don't know that he's a long-term thing.
To go into the playoffs with a lot of momentum and have at least minimum do what the Texans did last year.
Yeah. Well, did Keenan sign a 2-year deal, or is it just a 1 year? It's just 1 year, isn't it?
I've been hearing people say he might just be one and done, so I'm assuming it's just 1 year.
Oh.
DJ Moore signed on for 6 more years.
Yeah, I saw that extension. I actually did watch the first episode of Hard Knocks, so I'm in. I want to watch it. I'm going to keep watching it.
Bears still do not have a great offensive line. Better than last year.
I did notice that. That makes me nervous.
Problems with Nate Davis. I didn't know if the latest.
If they can't keep Caleb upright, it's going to be Justin Fields all over again. You know, except Justin Fields is more mobile than Caleb.
I watched Caleb last year. He fumbles a lot.
We haven't seen it yet. Fingers crossed we don't see that. But yeah, that makes me nervous too.
And I hate drawing a comparison to Justin Fields because it's already done. But someone threw the stats together, and they said, Justin Fields, he was known for having holding on to the ball the longest at like 3.3 seconds. Caleb Williams on Saturday was at 3.5 seconds, given it's only a small sample.
Well, it could be a big difference. I mean, that's 2 more steps for whoever's trying to get open. 2-3 more steps. That's a whole 1/10 of a second.
No, they wanted to throw it faster.
Oh.
If you want to bring that number down.
Yeah, but the other, yes. Go through your progressions faster. But also, if he was able to stay upright and not get sacked, kudos to the line for getting a little bit better, I guess. I'm trying to be I'm going into the season very cautiously optimistic. There's a lot of expectations, and all I can think of when I think of the high expectations is we had pretty high expectations going into last season. And we got killed. Absolutely just fucking annihilated for the first, 5 or 6 games? To the point where
I'm saying though, we got to see the team play real snaps before he says.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, gotta see these tweets saying start building the statue now. I'm like, you saw him do 2 drives.
Dude, yeah. He hasn't taken a real NFL snap yet.
He played in the preseason.
He played a real game. Yeah.
It led to 2 field goals.
Yeah, against a game that what's his name? I was about to say Tim Allen.
Keenan Allen?
No. The Bills quarterback.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Josh Allen.
Oh my God, that was. Anyway, Josh Allen didn't play. It was all Trubisky.
No, Josh Allen played.
Oh, did he? Then I missed it.
He played at least 1 down. I think his coach took him out in the second drive because he ran the ball, and they're like, "Nope, you're out."
You're not allowed to do that.
Get contacted. You got to go. He looked like the way he looked like he was playing a normal season game. They're like, "Get out of there."
Nope.
Trubisky.
Sorry, pal. Yeah.
Trubisky, dude, go do whatever you want.
Can't have you getting hurt yet. Oh, yeah. So that was your weekend watching the Bears?
Yeah, some of it.
Yeah.
An upside of Twitter is that it brought me in to start watching a little bit more of the Olympics. Because when we went viral.
Oh, wait. Don't go into it yet. We're going to get there. We will get there. I promise we will get there. I played softball because that's what I do. Played softball. I made more plays on Friday night in the infield because first of all, the last couple of years I've kind of, for the most part, regulated myself to first base or like the right side of the outfield. So right or right center field. Sometimes catcher. Friday night, ironically, it's a more competitive team. They have me playing second base, which, as you know, growing up, that was my position, playing second base. And I'm starting to get into a pretty nice little rhythm at second base. And we actually, the infield made a lot more plays than you normally see in slow pitch softball. You will laugh at this. I had an absolute like candy hop, tailor-made double play ball, fielded clean, pivoted to go to second base, and when I release it, I realized my arm wasn't moving as fast as my wrist, and when I flipped the ball, my wrist went like that, and then my arm went threw it right over the second baseman, who was only maybe 10 feet away from me. I'm sorry, the shortstop. I was like, oh my God, that was just, it was so ugly, and all I could do was laugh at myself because it was just so bad.
I've had some dirt while playing football where the ball is just in my hand, and then it just goes through my hands.
Yeah, because you start looking up, you're like, oh, I got this. Oh shit, I forgot the ball.
It hit me in the chest. I went, he's gonna hide her.
Yeah. Yep. Been there, done that for sure. So yeah, that was my cough up, and then I got saved a couple times because the guy that does play first base on that team, pretty decent glove, and he's like 6'4", so nice long reach. He saved me a couple times because the throw was not online, but he's so tall, got a good wingspan that he made it look a lot better than it should have been. So, but yeah, it's been fun kind of playing a position where I actually have to throw the ball a little bit more. You have to throw it in the outfield too, but when you're on the right side, you don't get that many plays. So, and I think we're gearing up for a tournament, so that'll be fun. And it seems like it's been a little bit cooler the last couple of days, so hopefully it won't be like 1,000,000 degrees like it was last year. But anyway, that's out and about, getting after it, trying to find some time to go camping. I've had to freaking cancel so many times.
I've been working on my YouTube page a little bit. I filmed some content today, but it was all crap.
Hey, at least crappy content, and at least you have content to put out there. I haven't been able to get out since April, so I've got nothing. I'm digging for stuff to put up just to put something up, but I'm
going to try to film a bunch of videos and just have a pipeline going. And
yeah,
I'm not going to drop it all at once. I'm going to be like I have one already scheduled for this Saturday morning, but I'm going to get a pipeline of it, start dropping them once a week, and then add my other ones in that I do throughout the week.
Yeah.
I think that's what I just checked my subscribers. I'm up to 100.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
As of today.
Damn, you're kicking our podcast channel's ass.
Yeah, when I watch other YouTube videos about YouTubing, people are like, yeah, I only have like 5,000 subscribers in 1 month. I'm like, Jesus, it took me like 5 months to get to 100.
Yeah. Well, one day when we are real confident, we'll start putting the word out. I might. What do you think about having a? This is us thinking out loud, strategy-wise, about our channel, folks. So, if you feel like chiming in the comments, let us know. Help us. Let us know and help us grow. I'm thinking about. What do you think about having a Twitter feed? For the channel. The only thing is I need to have you and Gerard contribute to it too, because I'm not always very good at it.
Twitter's not a pleasant place.
Yeah.
Usually.
I'm trying to come up with other ideas to use for us to implement. And we can talk about it offline, but that way we don't fall into the negativeness, you know. Anyway, I think it's time to get in some breaking news. And I promise we'll get to what we would all want to talk about. I'm going to breeze through some of these. I picked a few topics that I was reading on today. And the first one is, that's not peanut butter in your celery. So let me share this real quick with you because this is awesome. This is absolutely wild. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Let me share this with you. Check out this headline. Over 2,300 pounds of meth found hidden in celery. I actually read through the story earlier. It's the largest meth bust for the DEA in Georgia and the third largest meth bust for the DEA at large. Like, that is crazy. They hit it in celery. I haven't even read through this yet. I just saw the headline. I'm like, oh my god, we have to.
What's the United Center? Is that an ad?
I think it cycled through a couple stories because I actually listened to the story earlier, so it cycled through something else. Oh, there it is. DNC speakers include Biden. So I think it's talking about the Democratic National Convention. But before that, it was this story because it was like a DEA, the head DEA agent in Georgia, I guess. But celery was used to conceal more than 2,300 pounds of methamphetamines that federal agents discovered on a truck at a farmer's market outside Atlanta. That is celery. Oh, that's not peanut butter in your celery. That's methamphetamines.
Maybe celery sales are not that high, so they're like, what's no one gonna buy?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if methamphetamines have some sort of smell. Maybe it masks the smell or something for dogs. For search dogs, I don't know. But yeah, crazy celery. That's a new one. You know, I've heard of seeing drugs smuggled in car seats, up people's buttholes. You know, all kinds of weird ways. Boats. Weird. Celery. Who knew? Who knew? Could you imagine buying celery and finding that treat in it?
Reminds me of a funny movie that came out last year that no one watched. It's called Joyride.
Joyride, okay.
I think it's a watch. When I watched it, my expectations got elevated way too high because when I watched that talks about movies, he said it was the funniest thing he's seen in many years, and it kind of is because you really don't see comedies anymore. But just for those who don't like certain demographics, it is about the stars are all Asian females, but it's kind of like, so it's very raunchy, and the writer of the movie actually had to change the name because it's called Joyride, but she originally called it the Joy Fuck Club. And
Jesus.
She, I think they said she couldn't use that.
Yeah, that's a porn movie name. Hell, Joyride could be a porn movie name.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's worth watching. Probably on like Max or Netflix or Hulu or something.
I don't know if I'm interested enough to I might look it up. The Joyride.
It's called Joyride.
I wonder how many porno spoofs they're going to be.
It's not a porno spoof. It's not.
No, I think somebody's going to make a porno spoof of it. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, it's raunchy, but it's not a porno spoof. It's like a Superbad or.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. So,
all right, you know what? I might be on board with that one. I might check that out. In the comments, I would like to know how many people think polar bears are cute. And I'm going to give you a few seconds because I'd like you to comment before you read the next article. But here it comes anyway. Polar bear kills worker in remote radar site in Canada. It's a rare occurrence apparently, but somebody got eaten by a polar bear.
It does not think you're cute.
Yeah.
You look good to smack the shit out of until you stop breathing.
Polar bears live in very Arctic climates where food is hard to find. So I don't think they necessarily think you're delicious, but they know you're edible. And they need to fatten up. So
that goes for grizzly bears. That goes for black.
That goes for bears, period.
That goes for the bears. That goes for much of what you see out there in the wild.
Dude,
I think does not think you're cute. I think wants to eat you or just kill you because it can kill you.
Yeah. In all fairness, generally speaking, it's a self-defense mechanism, right? For the most part, bears don't want to have it. I don't know about polar bears, but I know like black bears and brown bears typically don't want to have anything to do with you. So those of us who've spent a lot of time outdoors have probably been a lot closer to bears than any of us realize. They were just trying to get away before we knew that they were there. But yeah, 2 polar bears killed a worker in the Arctic last week, which is a rare thing. Took place in Brevoort Island in Nunavut. Be cool if it was like Nunavut. Anyway, don't feed the bears, people. Don't feed the bears. It's
you're gonna feed them you.
Yeah. Whatever you're feeding them is not the last thing they're gonna get from you, food wise. So don't feed the bears. But yeah, crazy story. Crazy story. What do we else have here? Is that the polar bear one? Oh, whoops, wrong one. Have you ever looked at your statement and realized you were still paying for a subscription that you thought you had canceled?
Yeah, I'm in it right now. That's why I still have a subscription to Hulu with my 4th or 5th email account that I don't use.
And you ended up paying for it?
Yeah, luckily it's Hulu, so it's like, I don't know how much it is,
$6. Yeah.
And it's the ad supported. I mean, I was looking at it, like, there's nothing I want to watch on this.
Well, good news for those of us that has ever happened for. They're working on passing some new laws around subscriptions and making it illegal for subscription services to complicate the cancellation process. So, I think we all spend a lot of money on subscriptions, and we don't even realize it, because when you think subscription, I think first thing people think about are like the streaming services, your Netflixes, your Amazons, your Macs. But there's other things. I mean, for me, I pay for what's it called, Google One, right? So I can have extra storage, online storage, and subscriptions to things like Dollar Shave Club, stuff like that. And I have, Dollar Shave Club is one that I forgot I had and thought I had canceled, and then all of a sudden, like, I had a whole shipment of like razor blades. Well, they are making changes that, where is it? Propose click to cancel rules. In other words, they want it to make it so that they want subscription services who make it easy to subscribe, like with one click. They're going to require them to make it just as easy to cancel. God bless you, lawmakers.
Yeah, sometimes it's buried.
If you pull this off, fantastic. I'm guessing this is, it's an election year, so maybe somebody's just putting it out there to garner some favor with the voters. But that'd be great. Although I did read, where is it? California, I don't know if you know this, Mr. California resident, it's already a law. Like, because there are a few states that do it on their own already.
Yeah.
So California, 2022 automatic renewal law requires companies to clearly outline subscription terms and obtain explicit customer approval for automatic renewals. In other words, they can't just sneak an automatic renewal by you. They have to tell you, and you have to approve it. So,
I have not
case you
seen
didn't
that
know.
for any streaming services.
What's that?
I've not seen that for any streaming services.
Yeah, I imagine that has something to do with like year-long subscriptions, not the month-to-month stuff, right? So, who knows? I'm sure there's plenty of loopholes in it that really it makes it look good on the surface, right? Hey, I'm working for you, Mr. and Mrs. Citizens of my state. But in the back end, you're taking care of the folks that fund your campaign, you know? So yeah, theoretically, it should become easier over time to cancel all these subscriptions that we have. And there is a thought that it's going to be good for both consumers and the subscription services in that. And I think there's some truth to this. The services that do make it easier and make it very transparent, they're going to garner more trust from their user base and therefore loyalty. And a good customer experience begets additional customers or additional subscribers. So maybe there's something to it. I think they're just trying to make it look good, but if it works, that'd be great. That'd be great. Anyway, yeah, just thought that was kind of interesting. All right, we're getting to it, Alex. I promise. We're getting to it. We're going to start off with a conclusion of this year's Summer Olympics. Final medal count. U.S. killed everybody. 126 medals. Next closest was China with 91. China did keep pace with us in the gold medal race, though. They got 40. We just killed everybody and everything else. So, big ugly Americans taking all the medals.
Is Russia? Are they
They were not. They're banned right now. They are not allowed to compete as a country. I think their athletes are allowed to compete, but they have to compete. They won't raise the Russian flag or play the Russian anthem. They can.
The last Olympics, they went under some other name, like the.
Yeah, it's like individual athlete competitors or something like that. I can't remember. Athletic individual competitors or something. I can't remember. I got nothing. But yeah, kicked a lot of people's booties and medals. Congratulations, by the way, to Quincy Hall. I don't know if you saw that. He won the 400-meter sprint. I can't sprint for 400 meters, but he can. It was pretty awesome because coming out of the final turn, he was falling behind, and then, I mean, if you ever saw anybody dig deep, he did it because he just grinded out and just kept. I think he pushed his body harder than he's ever pushed it before, and somehow caught up and passed three guys, including the previous gold medal winner, right at the end to take gold. So it was a pretty cool race, and he's a Kansas City native. He's from Independence. 400-meter gold medal. Congratulations, Quincy Hall. Way to make the city proud. What else? Are there any cool... besides what we want to talk about, any other cool stories you thought that came out of the Olympics? What do you think of USA Basketball? Did you watch any of it?
So that was on Saturday, and I was coming home from getting food, and of course I don't have, I'm a cord cutter. I don't have access to watch it, but the gym at my apartment complex actually has it. So I was walking back from the parking lot up to my apartment. I decided to stop by the gym to take a look what's on TV. No one was in the gym, but they left the TV on, and it was the last minute and like 49 seconds of the men's basketball game against France.
Oh, the gold medal game, yeah.
I gotta say that was exciting.
It was. I haven't watched basketball in a long time.
Steph Curry drained a three, and it was nasty.
Steph Curry was just ridiculous, putting them to sleep, man. Betty bye time, baby.
The only thing is, though, why was France close to beating the U.S.?
You know, I was thinking about this. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I'm chewing my banana.
They actually had one loss, from what I saw. Yeah, they had one loss going into that gold medal game.
France did.
Yeah, France.
Okay, yeah, I was saying the U.S. was undefeated. The U.S. did escape by like the skin of their teeth from Serbia. Serbia was up by
Sudan. France was too close. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I think they.
Well, Serbia was up by 11 at the start of the fourth quarter. I don't know if you saw that. They were up by 11. The U.S. didn't actually tie the game. Didn't finally tie the game for the first time until 4:40 left in the final quarter. So, I mean, the U.S. is the U.S., right? We have the biggest stars in basketball. They came back and won. But, yeah, Steph Curry at the end of the gold medal game was just lights out. He felt it, and then that last one right over the Wembe or whatever, the tall kid that plays for the Spurs, that's from France.
Yeah, no,
he's like 7 foot tall.
7'4".
That fucking sky ball that Steph threw up, unfucking believable. I was up cheering, and I don't even like basketball anymore. Like, it was pretty badass.
One of the other sports podcasts I listen to, and probably other sports podcasts I listen to, it kind of comes up about the why is this game so close? And when it comes down to it,
you know what? That's good for the game.
Middle-aged people that watch the games that have seen more, they know the dream. They know 1992 was the team.
That was the best of all time.
I got these Gen Z guys going, "Oh, LeBron's the GOAT."
Dude, no. I will say this: the '92 team absolutely catapulted the growth of basketball on a global scale, and that because of the '92 team, basketball is so much more competitive on the international level than it's ever been.
Yeah, what it comes down to is that the rest of the world got better at basketball, and America got fucking soft.
Yeah, we have the thing that drives me nuts about LeBron is that he's the one who made flopping a part of the game, and I hate that. That's why I hated watching.
American basketball got soft.
Yeah, it's not even.
That's why I don't watch it.
It's not even close to being as physical of a game and as brutal of a game as it was in the 80s and the 90s.
I try to get into it probably every 2 years, and then probably by like the 10th game, I'm like, nah.
I think I'm just in it for the Olympics anymore. It got too political for me too, like especially during COVID. Like I don't want to see. I don't like the politics. No, I don't like it.
Football. There's politics in Major League Baseball.
There is, and at least football, like it's on like the white part of their helmets, but that's about it. Like it wasn't like basketball was all over the court, and I'm just like, ugh, it's just so in your face. It's not even that I disagree. It's just
It's on the football field.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe.
And oh my God, they want to end racism. This is terrible.
Well, yeah, I agree with Morgan Freeman. How do you get rid of it? Stop talking about it. Stop pointing it out. Like, just be normal. Just treat everybody the same. That's all.
That's not gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen because everybody, like, a lot of society needs to have something to be a victim. You know, they need to have a cause to fight over. So anyway, but. Yeah, we won the gold medal. Did you see or read or hear any of the story around like the bronze medal for Jordan Childs in gymnastics? And I'm not going to say which event because I don't remember. And our baby sister called me out on it. Like, I'm okay with fact checking, by the way, but she was like, "I'm so annoyed with you." I'm like, all right, well. I don't claim to be an expert or professional source of information. But, baby sis, I love you. Feel free to fact check me. Please fact check me. I'm going to request that you fact check me because I do want to get it right. But this is stuff we're kind of bringing up on the fly, so I apologize if some of my information isn't 100% accurate. and any of you out there, not just our sister, just any of you, please fact check me so I can get it right and correct my information and hopefully get better at this. But yeah, did you see any of that news around Jordan Childs?
Nope.
Apparently,
I'm not paying. Like I said, I didn't pay attention to the Olympics much.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Well, we might as well get into what you did pay attention to. Olympic breaking, not just Olympic breaking, but one Rachel Raygun. I can't remember what her last name is.
This is an instance in which Twitter was like old Twitter. I didn't know what the hell's going on. I just saw some stuff posted. One of the tweets said, "When you lie on your resume." And then,
the one that Ashley found was those of you who think you're not good enough. There are people worse making it happen, or something like that.
No, there's another one. There's another one that got me was, "Hey Australia, get your mom out of here."
I think a lot of Australians are embarrassed. Well, check out this headline. See why an incredible number of Aussies are demanding an apology from Raygun and Olympic boss Anna Mears over their deal. And then the other headline I saw, I didn't even pick a story yet because cringy moves prompts questions about Olympic breaking's authenticity. So I thought that was good. Actually, I think I did open this one. Is this it? Yeah, because obviously, yeah, the moves she was doing, it looked like she was making a joke. I saw some comparison, which I already had in my head when I first watched it, was Mary Catherine Gallagher, the Saturday Night Live character. But that was the first thing I thought of when I was watching her perform. For those of you that live in Iraq and don't know, Australia's representative for breakdancing, her name is Ray. Her street name, her I don't know what you call it, is Raygun.
You got to say her title right. I think it's B Girl Raygun.
B Girl Raygun, yeah. B Girl Raygun.
B Boy or B Girl.
Yeah. I think a lot of us, myself included, wasn't quite sure if it was a joke. Is this I seriously thought of Mary Catherine Gallagher watching her dance. I thought it was a skit that they were doing to open it, to get a laugh out of everybody, get everybody's in a good mood to watch some fierce competing on the cipher. She was for real. I was it was hard to watch because she's a real person, and I feel bad because she is.
I could not find her full performance on YouTube. The one thing that did get me to do is I actually started to look up other performances, let's say she's supposed to be legit, but other less viral performances.
So I did find some actually. I will be perfectly honest. Do I think, based on other performance I was able to find of her, she should have been in the Olympics? Nope. Sorry, absolutely not. But she didn't look as herky-jerky. She actually looked like, if you saw her out in a club, you'd be like, oh, all right, she's got some moves. But Jesus Christ, the fucking kangaroo? Are you fucking serious?
No, it's all about the sprinkler. See that move that
show. I forgot she did the sprinkler. I think she did the warm ones too.
This one's difficult. She's balancing on her head. That's not something I'm gonna be able to do. And a lot of people are like, dude, I'm better than her. Nah. I
mean, I can do that. It'll take me a minute to get up there, but I can do it. I can get into the pose.
Well, that's not breaking. That's not breaking.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna do it in rhythm.
That's you finding a way to get to the hospital.
Yeah. I couldn't do it off of a move. I said in rhythm, but quite frankly, she wasn't in rhythm either. So, but yeah, I mean, people were so one thing. So they're again the headline here is cringy moves and a white B girl's do-rag prompt questions about Olympic breaking's authenticity. So the do-rag was not Raygun. It was, what was her name? Here she is. Nika. B-girl Nika. Quite frankly...
You got to be careful how you pronounce that name.
Fair. Let me highlight it so everybody knows what I'm saying. B-girl Nika from Lithuania, as you can see, was sporting a do-rag. I'll be honest, I didn't really think anything of it. She's in a hip-hop art form, and I'll be honest, my question is, like, who cares that she's white? Like, why does she have to be not white to wear that? Like, let her do her, you know? I don't think she was trying to be offensive by it. I don't know. There's some stuff in here. Oh, here it is. I don't know who Kevin Fredericks is, but Fredericks, whatever. Responded on Instagram that B-girl Nika donning the headwear, saying it looked weird to see somebody who don't need it for protective style or waves to be rocking the do-rag.
I don't know what a do-rag is for.
So, it actually explains it up here.
How's back your hair?
So, where is it? Do-rags were once worn by enslaved Africans to tie up their hair for work. Still worn by black people. I think this is an Australian article, by the way. If that means anything to anybody. Still worn by black people to protect and style their hair. Became fashionable. Symbol of black pride in the 60s and 70s, and then in the 90s and 2000s. Became a popular element of hip-hop style. But when worn by those who aren't black, do-rags can be seen as cultural appropriation. And B-girl Nika is white, as you can see. I don't know. Going back to the statement, racism will always exist because we will never be able to not talk about it. Like, just let people be. I say we just let her be. Like, she likes it. Who cares? Who cares what color she is? You do you, B-girl Nika. You want a silver medal? Just because you're white doesn't mean you can't be hip-hop. Go get it, girl. Raygun, I'm sure you're a very nice person. You're clearly smart because she's I believe she's a college professor. She's a lecturer at a university. I don't know if that means she's a professor, but I believe she's got a PhD, so I guess that would make her a professor. I would personally suggest, and I am no expert, so you do you, but I don't think Olympic breaking is for you. I'm just going to say it.
Well, it's not really for the world anymore. It's actually been taken out of. It's not included in the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles.
I heard, and a lot of it.
I'm like, no, keep it going.
So I heard it might not be. I didn't realize it was already decided. Is that because of how it went, or was that decided before this?
The one thing about Twitter is that it was funny because it got me to see this, but at some point it turned to absolute toxicity. And I think they need to leave this girl alone now. It's time to just be like, all right, that was great. It was funny. It went viral. Let her go back to
because now it's just mean, right? Like now they're
gonna blame her for that sport not being in the
and that's not fair.
That's not the case.
That's not fair. In fact, I almost want to look up.
I've actually saw videos like, because of this, it's not going to be the 2020 Olympics. It's all Raygun Control. I'm like, dude, that's not it.
It's not. When you know what, and I know you won't be able to hear. Oh shit! I might have to see that later. No, we're not. We're not doing it. We're not doing it yet. There are. Let me see if I can. Oh man, that's actually getting hard to find now.
Olympic sport or some shit like that.
What's that?
I thought I saw one of them said Raygun killed the Olympic sport.
Yeah, that's not fair. I will say that. I was hoping to find. I know I found. Shoot, I don't know where they went. I did find some videos where she's not terrible. Like, do I think she should win in competitions? No, but she wasn't. She's not as terrible as she looked in the Olympics. I don't know what happened in the Olympics, but here, this is her. And I know, I apologize, you can't hear the music. I have no idea how to.
This is from 2022.
Could you hear that when I unmuted it?
No.
No?
I hear a little bit. It's like it's nothing. I can't make out what it is.
Like, she's not. I don't know why she's competing, but she's not like terrible. Like, she's having fun with it. She still doesn't look great. I'll fully admit, she doesn't look great. But she looks a lot better than she did in the Olympics.
Yeah, if you had a friend that could do that, you'd be like, "Oh, dude, you're pretty cool."
Yeah, like that's
it's not like professional.
Just as like you're just out there having fun. She's not terrible. Professional, I'm gonna say maybe not, but not as epically awful as what we saw in the Olympics. Is that fair? I mean, would you agree with that?
After looking at this other girl, I'm just thinking that Australia's just not good at breakdancing.
But again, like, yeah, they're just having fun on the street, whatever.
Once again, if you had a friend that could do this, you'd think it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's level, but it's not like professional. It's not Olympic competition level.
Neither of these girls should be in the Olympics, but I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing ever. It definitely didn't look as epically bad as the Olympic performance. You know what I mean? And if you could hear the music, it's a lot. It actually looks okay. Like in the club, I'd be like, oh, sweet. Like, she's not bad. She's a shitload better than I am.
Yeah, I don't have the athleticism to do what she's doing right now.
Yeah. But I think her outfit choice was not great either. I don't think that helped anything.
She looked like a soccer mom.
Yeah, it was.
In a minivan.
It just wasn't well planned or thought out. She did not get good advice. But I mean, I wanted to show that because she's actually not as epically awful as everybody thinks she is. I feel bad because of the way it went down in the Olympics, but oh, she's about to get smoked by this little girl. So, Raygun, I am guilty of making fun of you.
Ooh, this girl could move.
But that's because the Olympics were just awful. You are not as bad as what was shown in the Olympics. I will admit that. But this little girl is killing it, though. She was doing more power moves than Raygun did. Doing a little threading.
Yeah, put that little girl in the Olympics. Uh-oh. Kangaroo, come on. Kangaroo her. Oh, that looks a little...
Oh, this looks bad.
Yeah, that's like drunken style kung fu.
I'm not helping her. I need to I need to go find something else because I'm not helping her right now.
Yeah, this is gonna go viral.
I was trying to save her some face, and I'm not helping her. Sorry, Raygun. I was trying. But again, just watching that, it's like, is she awesome? No. I'm sure there's plenty of people right in this crowd right here that are way better than her, but, like, one, she has the balls to get out there and do it, so that's more that I can say about most of us. Two,
she's still better than 99.9%.
She's still better than most of us who think we can do that. Could I do a lot of the moves? Yeah, I can do the fucking kangaroo. I can do whatever that fucking...
I've been working on my sprinkler. It's fucking...
alligator move she did on the floor, but overall, no, she's still better than me at breaking. So, we'll just put it like that.
God, there was some... God, that pose, I don't know what... That's not a kangaroo. What?
Yeah. I don't even want to.
T-Rex that's about to fall on his back.
I'm going to have to watch this one later.
That's what I want to call it. Falling T-Rex.
It's to watch later. I have to watch it. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that later because it's going to be funny. Yeah. Sorry. It's going to be funny. Gonna be funny. And I'm going to watch it. Oh, there's that whole movie where she kept pointing at her chest. Like, what?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, sucker mom.
Now, this dude was absolutely, like, baller. That move was the move of the fucking Olympics. That was a picture of the Olympics right there. That's a surfer. He didn't even win gold. I think he won silver. But it was sick. When he did that, I was just like, oh, that was just savage. Like, just going at it. It was pretty cool. Did you ever see that video of the surfer?
No. I saw the still of it, though.
The still's pretty good. Here we go. Oh, no. Maybe this isn't it. It is it.
What city are they doing this in? It's not.
They did it in Tahiti.
They did it in Tahiti?
Yeah. Watch this. Oh, no. Nope, that's not it. I thought that was it. Wasn't it? I was hoping they were going to show it. Here it is. Oh, here we go. Look at him. He just... so cool.
That is very far from France.
But it's in the... It's a French territory. I can't remember where, but it's the French territory.
French Polynesia.
Yeah. French Polynesia, that's what it is. That's where it was, yeah.
So I'm thinking when they have the Olympics in Los Angeles, they might have a surfing event near me. Probably by I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. Oh,
known for its surf.
Yeah, we need to plan that out, by the way, because we want to come out for the Olympics and come watch it. So
the come watch it part, that's gonna be difficult because it's bad.
Well, that's why we're planning ahead.
We bring in the entire world, or we bring people from around the world.
That's why we're gonna try and plan ahead, bruh. Book early and save money.
Easier.
Here, watch this. This dude is so sick. Oh, so cool. By the way, all those waves they were surfing in would scare the ever-living shit out of me if I was in the water. I would.
Water anymore, dude.
I'd pretty much believe I'm about to die if I saw that wave coming at me.
This is not in the water. We don't live in the water for a reason. It's not our territory. It belongs to bigger animals.
Belongs to the fish,
or vicious animals.
The sea living creatures.
Animals that do not give a fuck what you are. Just chomp you. Like, oh, you don't taste that good. I'm gonna spit you back out.
Did you see the sharpshooter from Turkey, by the way?
Yeah.
This is another good one. Look at this guy. Look at all this headgear that all these people are wearing. He just got his hand in his pocket. He's got his glasses.
There's a dad bod here just chilling.
Yeah.
He's like, I used to play duck hunt. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Like, watching some of the techniques of these people and then watching this guy just like... He gives zero fucks. He's gonna beat you and make it look boring. That's the picture right there. That is the picture right there.
What do you see out of that?
What's that?
What do you see out of that? I want to put one of those on.
The only thing I can think of is because they usually, like, if you ever learn to shoot, they tell you to keep both. They try to tell you to keep both eyes open when you're aiming. So that kind of does it, but then it like obscures one eye. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not a professional sharpshooter. I would have gone like this guy, except for I would have missed the entire target. So yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. But anyway, I think this is going to be the last week we talk about the Olympics, unless there are any post-Olympic stories that come out that are weird. So
I know they're gonna film that, like the passing on to Los Angeles for 2028. I know they're gonna film that. I think they filmed it on Friday, and it's actually in Long Beach. People are like, "Oh, look, they're in,
Oh, really?
they're in Venice. Oh, that's Long Beach. That's well, it's not close, but it's close enough." But
That's cool.
They probably closed it off to most people.
Probably. Actually, what I am going to be looking for. So, did you watch? It's like a mini docuseries called Sprint on Netflix. So it was like all like the sprinters, so like the 100 and 200 meter runners, sprinters. So like Noah Lyles, Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't know, some of the Jamaicans. Followed them for like going into the World Championships, and I guess the second like part of the series or second season is going to cover the Olympics. So this past Olympics. So I'm going to be looking out for that. But anyway, I don't know if you heard it. The alarm went off, signaling that we are past time, which you can see up in the upper left. So I think it's time for us to move on to closing thoughts. What do you think, Alex? Do you have any closing thoughts?
Any closing thoughts? I'm kind of laughing because people tried to cancel Joe Rogan again. This time it was more conservatives. I'm like, oh god.
He gets it from both ends, you know, because
Well, that's kind of like why.
He doesn't subscribe to one or the other. He just it's based on the issue, and he takes a position on it. And
no, but he's more favoring the Trump fans because of the UFC, because that's who watches his program a lot. But
well, a lot of it has to do with
he spoke very highly of what's his name, JFK. Who's that fucker? RFK Jr.
Robert Kennedy.
He pretty much said like, "That's the guy. That's the guy I should support." And then like he almost got canceled by.
Oh yeah, I did see something. People were saying like Joe Rogan's gonna get booed at the next UFC event.
Just because he just wants to bow down to that crowd. So no, I wasn't endorsing him. If you listen to it, he's like, yeah, he wants to endorse him. But that's kind of part where old Joe Rogan kind of comes through. Where he's not like, oh, I gotta cater to these people because of the UFC, because someone told me to, or because that's the demographic that's watching me.
Here's what I can't wait to hear is fucking Dana White when he says, "Shut the fuck up." He's allowed to believe whatever he wants to believe. Like,
well, Trump. I don't know if he tweeted or used another social media platform that kind of slammed Joe Rogan.
Or True or whatever is.
Truth Social. I think it's called Truth. I don't know. Never seen it. I should get on Twitter still. I don't know why I'm still on that thing. That's what I saw on Twitter. I'm like, what? Why are they canceling? I saw it and went, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well.
Stop canceling Joe Rogan.
I enjoy Joe Rogan's podcast, so...
Joe Rogan does some pretty stupid shit, so... usually when he almost gets canceled, like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but... You know what?
This time I was like, dude, he just said
he's allowed to believe what he wants to believe. He's allowed to support who he wants to support, like...
And I'm not. I saw a video on YouTube that kind of. I think from last week, I remember we talked about how his last comedy special, Joe Rogan's last comedy special, just didn't seem right to me, and other people took notice too. And I was like, okay, it wasn't just me.
I haven't watched it yet. I think I put it on my watch list, but I haven't actually.
It took him 6 years to make that, and it wasn't
watched it.
It wasn't even.
Oh, that's sad.
Like
but I still like Joe Rogan. I am still a Joe Rogan fan. I don't agree with everything he says, but how boring would it be if I did agree with everything he said, you know? Then I'm just a fucking lemming.
He has a very wide-reaching platform, so he says something.
Yeah, because
both sides going to be pissed off.
He says things that pisses off both sides, and says things that makes both sides love him.
He also did drop the N-bomb several times. And that's like, well, even when that...
Oh, in the comedy special?
No!
Oh.
On his podcast. I remember when, I've been listening to him for like 13 years, and I remember when he said that, and he dropped N-bombs, I was like, no, that's going to come back at some point, and he's going to regret doing that.
In what context? Like saying,
He said that?
"Oh,
You can go online. Even the times I heard him, I thought, well, he's just saying it because he's saying it's a bad word. He's definitely not censoring it.
yeah." Like, was he quoting somebody?
Then he's also like saying it when he's just typing something. I think it's in his first episode. I think in the first episode he drops it. He's just like, oh, like saying motherfucker. He says, oh.
Well,
in the comedy special, he does address it in a truthful way, but also kind of points out the cowardly way because he's also trying to bring back, and this is going to be offensive to people, and it should be. He's trying to bring back or some people are trying to bring back the F word for homosexual, and they're like, he does say it in the special. He doesn't say the N word though, and he says, "Well, why won't you say the N word, but you'll say the F word? Are you afraid that black person will beat you up?" And he says, "Yeah." Funny way of saying it, but yeah, people that want to say the F word about homosexuals, but won't say the N word when some people are present. These guys are fucking pussies.
How about this? How about we all just agree to?
Racism will not die.
How about we all just agree that if there's something you think somebody else can't say for any reason, maybe don't say it yourself. If you're going to be offended by it, by somebody else saying it, regardless of what color they are, or sex, or religion, whatever, don't say it. Like, treat everybody as your equal, which means they can say anything that you can say.
Yeah, how's that going to work out?
It's not. It's not. We have fucking 11 subscribers. This ain't going anywhere, but respect everybody's opinions. Everybody's different. It's okay. It's okay to have different opinions, folks.
Don't be an asshole.
It's okay. Don't be an asshole.
If a word is offensive and you're like, oh, I'm going to say it because I'm not some woke ass motherfucker, you're probably an asshole.
Yeah, like water under the bridge, folks. Grow thicker skin.
And if you don't think it's offensive, but you're not part of that class, you're not in the right then. It's not about having thick skin. It's about, hey, this is offensive to someone who has been society because of that word, and you're repeating it. And
quite frankly, recognize when you're just trying to piss somebody off or offend them. Like, let's just be honest. Like, there are things. Sometimes people say things. Don't look for reasons to be pissed off, guys. Don't look for reasons to be offended, but also don't go out of your way to offend somebody either.
There are people like that. I've had friends.
Read the damn room. Know your audience.
I have friends are like that. Like, they just want to say the word to say the word. And you're like, oh, look, I said it.
Yeah. No. You just use common sense, people. Just use common sense. It's not hard. I know the definition of common sense is very skewed anymore, but if you'd be offended, don't say it. If you're saying it because it's about to rile somebody up, don't say it. It's not. Why are you trying to create negativity? That's all. And if you're having a discussion,
stay off Twitter. Twitter's evil.
Yeah. If you're having a discussion, especially about like politics, right? And you don't agree with someone, you're having a discussion. It's okay to have a discussion and disagree, but don't get offended. You participated in the conversation. You can't shut somebody up when they let you speak. Have a conversation. It's okay to disagree, but it's good to share ideas. It's good to at least try to understand why people think the way they think. People believe the way they believe. Like, maybe they have certain reasons. It's okay. You don't have to. They're not forcing you to. They shouldn't be forcing you to believe what they believe or practice the way they practice, whatever. But it's okay to have a discussion. It's okay to learn. That's my closing thoughts. If you have any comments for us, any ideas, put them in the comments below, or feel free to email us at gagepodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to have some ideas and ways to grow our channel in a positive manner. And I'm actually trying to think of some ideas also that Alex will we'll discuss offline at some point when JR is back with us. But in the meantime, like I said, feel free to email us at gagepodcast@gmail.com. We'd really love it if you would leave us a comment in the comment section, whether it's on YouTube or Spotify. We'd love a thumbs up, and we'd love a subscribe. Also, what would really help us out is if once you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know Thursday morning that an episode's out there. Or if I did like what Max did, they forgot to release the newest episode of Hard Knocks. Call me out on it. I'm okay with that. Call me out on it. And by all means, please feel free to fact check me. We are not professional newscasters. We're not certified sources of information. We are not experts in any field. We're just having conversations about things we see in the news or read about or hear about. Just have fun and engage with each other on a regular basis. And hopefully a few of you in the process. Anyway, I think we're going to call it there.
I did pick up one more subscriber during this podcast. 101 bitches.
Attaboy. That's breaking 100, baby. Although in golf, that's a different thing. What's that?
Subscribe to Play Nerd on YouTube if you want to see.
Play Nerd on YouTube. We need Raygun Control laws. I just realized your tag there says
Raygun Control.
Oh,
Raygun alone.
Man. She did her thing.
It's fine.
You go out there and try that. Also, I know it's early, but putting it out there.
Oh! Guess who's not going to be the
fight me on it?
Head coach at the.
Fight me on it.
Another topic we can cover another time, but guess who's not going to be the honorary coach at the. Guess who turned down to be the honorary coach at the opening Michigan game? Mr.
Who? Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh. He's an honorary coach, and he declined. This is the game where they celebrate their. Let me make an asterisk. Championship.
Hashtag.
Asterisk.
Hashtag cheaters.
Championship.
Hashtag cheaters.
The coach has decided to not join in their celebration.
On that note, all right, guys, thanks again for joining us for another episode of the GAJ Podcast. We will see you guys next week. Until then, peace, love, hang loose, keep it tight, yada, yada. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.